Hello and welcome back to our data structures and algorithms series. In the previous video, we looked at how to search for a value in an array. In this video, we're going to look at how to update a value in an array. To update a value in an array, you must access its index. So you'll either know prior the index of that particular value, or you'll have to search for that value and then return its index in order to be able to change its value. In this example, we want to change the value at index number 6. So this is the syntax for updating a value in an array. So you do the name of the array, my array, then square brackets. Then inside the square brackets, you put the index where you want to change. So for example, you want to change this 9 to 10. So what do you think is the time operation, the runtime complexity for this particular operation? You guessed it right. So this is an O of 1 operation. Now, if you do not know the index prior, then you have to search for that particular value that you want to change. For example, we want to update 9 to 10. So we have to search for 9. Then after getting the value 9, then we change it. So to do this, of course, you must loop through your array, return the index, and once you find it, you update the value using the same syntax as we've looked before. So the syntax is my array, then in square brackets the index, then you give it the new value. You give it the new value. So as you might have guessed, then this operation is going to be an O of n runtime complexity. So that is exactly how you do it, and you simply change that value. So let's jump right in and do some coding. Okay, so I just comment this out. But what I want is to print our array before and after the update. So here, for example, we want to update our array, my array, at index, I don't know, because we've already inserted some other elements. So let's just guess, let's say at index 5, we want to change this, for example, to 10 because we do not have 10 in our array. So if we run this, okay, so at index 5, so you can see 0, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at index 5, before we had 11, and now we have 10. Now we have 10. So I just printed the array before and after here, after the update. So that's how easy it is to update an array. Maybe what we can do is also do a function to update the array. So def update array. So this function should receive the array and the new, the value to be updated and the new value. Okay, so instead of doing the for loop, we already have the search array which can return the index. So what we can do is simply create an index variable here, then call search array. Then we pass it the array and the value. So let's just call this search value also. So search, it's the value we want to update. So search value. Okay. So that will return to us the index if that particular value is found. Otherwise, it's going to say that it has not been found. Okay, so you can always put if statements there to cater for that case of when it's not found. To do that, we can use an if statement So if there's a function called type, so type then index is int. So if that means if that particular index is an integer, so we can do the index here and put the new value. Else we can print something like we can print value not found. Okay, so we just used our previous search array method to return the index if the value is there. If it's not there, simply going to give us that particular feedback. Okay, so let's go ahead and call our function. We can call it right here. So update array, then we pass it my array, comma, the value we want to search for, let's say 11, and the new value we want to give it, let's say 10, like that. So if we run this, okay, so if we run it, we see that indeed we are able to update our array. Let's try it with a new value. Let's say we want to change that 23 is the value we want to change with, let's say 10 again. So if we run it, we should be able to see that now 23 has been updated to 10. So that is how really you update the values of an array. So again, as a reminder, the name of the array is the syntax, then you have to access the index. Then you have to give it the new value using the assignment operator. So this is the assignment operator. So that is it for this video. In the next video, we'll look at the deletion operation. So thank you for sticking to the end. See you then. Bye for now.